Hello, Billy and I say hi. I'm out here filling some propane up again. 27 tonight, it's supposed to get down to like 12 or probably colder. There's a lot of moisture in the air too, which makes it feel a lot colder. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's hard to explain that 8 degrees feels different if there's a lot of moisture in the air or if it's really dry out. Anyway, it's kind of our last week here at a moochdocking location we've been at for over a year. Made a bunch of calls today, figured out if where we're going is going to have propane and a dump site. I found propane really close. I got to work on a dump site. We got a long week ahead of us. We're supposed to go get propane today, but we had just enough that I didn't need it. We're going to go get propane tomorrow. Then we're going to start getting the RV ready to host Audrey's shows in it. Hopefully by this Sunday's show, we'll have some whatnot stuff to show you from inside the RV. So we're kind of hoping, because after this Friday, as soon as the weather clears up, we're going to be hitting the road. But that's not what Bella wants to hear. Bella's just behind me lurking, trying to get me to play. Remember how I said the fridge usually dies after about 3 days? Well, it's been about 3 days. My fridge is dead, so I'm doing with my... Yeah. Pretty sure this battery just died. I'm curious. Where's the battery at? It says 12.7. Yeah, I don't know if this battery is dying or... I think this thing just conks out, this inverter. So I'm going to let it continue to run off the battery because it's going to be a cold night and I'm sure those basement heaters are going to need to run. So anyway, if that's all I got to do every couple of days to get the fridge to go, whatever, I'll do that. Motorcycle batteries are cheap. We were supposed to go dump some tanks and get some propane yesterday, but we had a little more propane than I thought we did. And Audrey needed to get some stuff done at the office. Today, I did the last bit of dishes, cleaned up the kitchen a little bit. We're gonna start breaking everything down and getting everything ready to go get propane for the last time here in the Twin Cities. This is weird. I've lived in the Twin Cities area now for over a decade, and it kind of feels like I'm leaving a little bit, but I know I'm not. And I mean, I live wherever this thing is, right? I don't have a permanent spot anymore, right? I don't have a house. So what does it matter if I'm not going to be here in the Twin Cities? Like, and not only that, but this is just for winter, you know, like once the weather warms up, we can be wherever we want. And that's the whole point of having this. It's a hard thing to kind of get over. I feel like this week is kind of like the last week of a legacy of me being up here in a lot of ways. And it's kind of weird. I don't know if I've really had time to sit and think about that, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm rambling. And I got chores to do, so I should get back at it. I haven't checked any of the fluids since we went to my mom's. It was 300 miles that we put on it. I know that it burns a little bit of antifreeze or loses a little bit of coolant. I'm not sure where. Oil is usually pretty okay, so check everything before we take it to dump tanks and get propane today. As usual, Bella's waiting to get played with. There's a snowmobile here, so I gotta walk all the way around the RV. I need to fix the latch. See if I can get the camera to focus. I have that right there. The latch is falling off of it. Unlike that one over there. So that one's got the latch on it, and this side doesn't. I need to grab something to check the oil and get this cap off, because this cap is kind of a pain in the butt. Walking around. How much room I have up here too, it's not a whole lot. Anyway, all of our fluids are full, which is nice. I know we've been burning a little bit of antifreeze in the past, but whatever that is pretty much stopped, because it took just a little bit of antifreeze, but really maybe a cup and a half of coolant in there. Even if it is a small antifreeze leak or burning it, that's fine. Just keep an eye on it. As you do, this thing only has 60,000 miles on it, and so I'm going to keep it in as good a running shape as I can for as long as possible. Always check your fluids, especially on a thing that you're living in. Audrey's cleaning up the glass up front here. The windows actually aren't that bad today, but this is why we put these towels down here. If these things weren't here, all that moisture would be on the dash, and that's bad. Wow. This one's the same way. Look at it. It's like, I'm still pulling it, actually. That would all be in the defrosters, inside the electronics of the dash. This would be everywhere. But yeah, this is a frozen, like I could sword fight with this, but it'd freeze my hand off. I'm literally freezing my hand off right now. Right, they're so cold.
You're literally freezing it off.
I'm literally. Thanks for making fun of me. I'm gonna put these in the tub, I guess, because that's the only place I can find to put these. It's like a 4-foot tall frozen towel roll. It's hilarious. All right.
Okay.
Artemis is starting and warming up, so we're almost ready. Last minute checks. Bella with a 20 mil. Nothing behind the RV. Nothing behind our rear wheels. Got all the electricity cleaned up. Got all these doors locked. So we're ready to roll. I got to switch the suspension over to automatic and do a few more things inside.
Hey, want to help us out? Subscribe to our channel. It's totally free and it would really bring us joy. Then click the bell notification so you know when we have a new video up. Thanks.
Okay,
How are you like growing in the wintertime tree?
this tree branch seems to get longer even in the winter.
I feel like it is.
Okay. We got out of the space today with...
There's nobody here, so it was like really easy. I was able to pull forward and like really avoid that tree sort of.
Yeah, I was gonna say with a lot more space available too.
35 feet. It's the other thing I'm not going to miss is having to get around the tree.
The tree. We are about to be in a better driveway.
We're just going to pull up to their propane and be like, sup, you guys got to fix it? No? Alright, well, I'm using your dump station for free.
This is the first time we've taken Artie out since these roads got bad. Some areas are clear, like this tiny stretch. But these back roads are icy.
Yeah, it's still below freezing today, so you have to be really careful.
Yep.
And this doesn't have anti-lock brakes or any of the fancy stuff. I wish that it did have anti-lock brakes. That would be swell.
Okay, Steven wants me to record this thing of ditch mowing, and I know that we've shown it in previous videos like a year ago. We even had this thingy Turnabond on the side. The tape still didn't stick. This is the frame to the old tube TV spot. And then this is our TV. Mounted.
Every time it falls, it scares the hell out of us.
And plus it's above me. So I was leaning forward this time and it hit me over
We're
it.
gonna put a couple screws
Over
in
it.
I feel like as soon as we get... Last time we were here, the propane fill was broken. I wonder if they got it fixed or if we're just here to dump today. Tanks aren't that full, but we're out, so we might as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dump one more time before we leave town.
If that is out of order, they really should put a sign that says so.
No, because it will fill small tanks, just not RVs, apparently. But I don't know, the turnover here is so much. It's like a person, so I never know if it's just someone who just doesn't want to do it.
Right?
You know, I can't see. Can you just pull that curtain back?
think- What are those on the back? The van is towing, what are those? Safes? We're always waiting for somebody here. Somebody always parks in this spot right here. That's not a spot that guy in that Adapt Health van finally pulled away. Just as we were done with propane.
It's like never fails.
And we were about to just pull over and do this, reverse turn thing we gotta do to get into the spot to dump.
Some of you that have
And
been,
somebody always parks here.
some of you that have been subscribed for a while will hear us talking about how terrible our timing is.
It's everybody else's timing.
This is what we talk about.
It's the locals.
This is a nice thing about air suspension, is that we're kind of like tilted the wrong way right now, so that all of the water on our tanks is on the opposite side we need it to drain. But with this air suspension, I can just like lower the one side down, and we're like slowly tilting this way, so that we'll get a nice good drain.
You can just see it happening.
Yeah, there we are. Now we're just a little bit tilted towards the driver's side, so we'll get a nice good drain. And if I really wanted to, I could even pump the passenger side up a little bit, empty that tank, which I will. Let's get drain. We just dumped a week and a half ago, so it's not even that bad. It's a busy gas station here. They have a Christmas tree farm up front right now. This is a quick chore. It's kind of fun to do when it's below freezing out, though. Probably not what you see most RVs doing.
Had a lot of gawkers today.
Oh, we have had a lot of gawkers today.
We got today.
Yeah.
Maybe
Because
because it's December.
We're RVing in December in Minnesota. It's not, people don't do this at all up here. We might come back next week before we leave. We'll see if we don't find an RV dump site closer to where we're going. I don't know what we're gonna do. Might have to get a dump caddy. All right, well, I'm gonna finish cleaning all this up and we're gonna find a snack for both Audrey and I think this might be frozen up. When I turn this on and turn this on, I get no hot water. I get no nothing. Wait. It's trying, but there's a lot of ice in that line. All the water I'm getting right now with that on high. Audrey's getting me some water.
A cup of water.
Thank you.
It's not hot. It's hotter. I can wait for it.
Oh, it's okay. This'll be enough. So I'm just trying to clean out this hose before we put it away. I can't record and do this at the same time, so sorry.
Just getting done putting Artemis back together. We just dumped tanks, filled up with propane, got the front back together. The next time we leave, we won't be coming back to this spot. That's kind of exciting. Okay, I'm actually really excited.
I gotta get this plugged in. Bella's really happy. Hi, Belly. Are you happy? We're back for another week. Got some stuff to do at Audrey's office. We don't really have much to do here, just to kind of get all my tools and stuff ready to go. Friday, I'm gonna make a run down to my brother's. We're all full of propane. Got the tanks dumped. They're only about half full. We didn't really need it, but you know, we were there. Might as well. I thought that it was gonna be really cold this next week. That's what the forecast was calling for. But now, as of this morning, through the night, it looks like it warms up for a few days. So I thought that if we didn't get propane, we would be out. And it looks like we probably didn't have to go until next week, but might as well just get it out of the way, right? If you're new to this channel and you want to check out some more stuff from us, feel free to check out this series that we have on our boondocking adventure from October before the snow came, where for 2.5 weeks we stealth camped inside of the Twin Cities. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, do all that for sure. It really helps us grow, and that's what we're trying to do right now. We've only been doing this for a year. Help us out if you can. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you Sunday. Bye.